Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. There's been a poll in Scotland by Survation, so you know it's a fairly reliable poll. And it's actually quite surprising. I can't quite get my head around what is going on. The poll was asking Scots what they thought about tax. And should people pay higher levels of personal tax, income tax, things like that. And 49% of Scots who responded did not think they were getting value for money out of paying more income tax. Now that's surprising, isn't it? 49% of people said they don't feel they're getting more value for money because of the higher rates of income tax in Scotland. Does that mean that 51% do? And you have to ask, who are these 51%? I'm going to suspect that the 51% are the ones who don't actually pay the extra tax because, you know, they're the ones on benefits. The Institute of Fiscal Studies in November said that two studies by HMRC suggested that previous increases in Scotland's income tax rate have slightly reduced revenues. The Laffer curve, have you not heard of this? Rather than slightly increase them. And the new advanced rate of tax that they put in above £75,000 has actually seen at that level of taxation drop by 10%. All in all, there's been a 3.5% drop in tax take, whereas the people who actually pay tax are paying more tax. So how do you square that circle? Well, it's where you're actually paying the tax goes up, but there's fewer people because people are leaving. So those who are still there are paying more tax, but the actual total tax take has gone down because people are being more canny, moving their money away. And so you raise the rate of tax, you bring in less money. You're thinking if you raise the rate of tax, you'll have more money for your services and you'll improve the services. What's actually happening is you're raising the rate of tax and your services are getting worse. And then only 49% of people think that, you know, this is bad. It's weird numbers, isn't it? But like I say, I think the big thing here is there's just so many people in Scotland on benefits one type or another. And I reckon that there's an awful lot of people who have transferable skills have got out. So it doesn't affect them. But, you know, if you want to grow an economy, you've got to have a competitive tax landscape. And these people aren't doing that. They're firebombing their own country with high taxation. Honestly, it's like Dresden, isn't it? It's carpet bombed with tax. And it won't improve. Not while you've got this. And now the figures are in. Put the tax rates up. Tax take down. It's exactly like, I don't know, everyone predicted? That's because everyone who's not a moron knows what goes on. It's just a shame we got so many morons in Holyrood running the country. Especially the one running finance. My God, is she thick. So what's the solution? Well, they could, of course, drop the tax rates, but that would be seen as getting it wrong. Oh, they can't have that. Now, the government stated in its budget in December that there would be no further income tax rises in this parliament. And the stance was supported by 66% of respondents to the poll who said that was a good thing. 34% say that's a bad thing. Unbelievable, isn't it? What is going on? Why are people so weird when it comes to taxation? Surely everyone who's not a moron knows low tax good. I suppose it could be a function of the Scottish education system. Keep them dumb and they don't know what's happening to them. Thanks very much. Bye.